I didn't speak. That's just my nature. I mean, I naturally don't talk or eat school food because it's not like my mum's food, not like my family's food. I didn't like the food at school. Social manipulation. I'm tired. I'm this and that. So one day they took me like kidnapped in the car without telling me where we were going. I mean, they kidnapped me in the car, pushed us into the car, and took us to the police and social services. Oh, and when the social services took me, it was here. A year and a half or 2 years until I was able to see my mother and father for the first time. It wasn't nice to communicate with them. Neither my grandfather nor my siblings would let me see them, see their picture. I used to ask them to just show me my mom, show me my dad, show me here. I want to talk to them. Even if just on the phone, it's important to hear their voice. They said it's not allowed, they don't want you. And they would also tell my family, I'm sure, I don't know for sure, but I'm sure they told my family that they didn't want them. But all of this is wrong. And I want to tell you to all the children. So do not take medicine from schools. Do not take anything from fees or from people you do not know. No candies, no fruits, no food or anything. Because they tricked me. They gave me medicine at school before I went to the police and social services.
What is the medication?
The medicine makes him dizzy. It makes him feel psychologically exhausted. He sleeps and doesn't feel anything at all. And they gave me more than 12 types of medicine since I was with his family to keep them. This type of medicine, of course, there are types of preserved medicine like water. So I didn't know what the medicines were. But from this medicine, they got the highest level. I mean, I wouldn't feel anything at all. I mean, I was totally out of it, not feeling anything at all. And we didn't get affected from two. This is very, very harmful to health. I used to take it. It wasn't good. I couldn't feel anything. God knows what I was doing at that time. I mean, when I couldn't feel myself, they'd given me, the important thing is, they'd given me a lot of medicine. Every morning, every evening, every noon, there you go. Every day, every day. I mean, now I feel like how the effect of the medication fades away from you. Now I feel like how have I become? How do I think? How do I talk with people, with others, when I feel the medication's effect is gone? I mean, I don't have it now because it's been maybe a month and a half without taking it. I feel its effect is very, very good when the medication leaves.
I mean, you returned to your old self before they took him from social services. You got your health back.
About a medication that ruined
What
my life.
happened next? After this medicine, what happened, Nargis? For every 1,200 people watching us, click everyone, click to 1 million. Let those watching see Nargis, let them see Nargis who raised the children's voice. What happened after the medicine, Nargis?
When they took me here from my family, it was Thursday at 3:30 in the afternoon in the year 2021 or 2020. I don't remember the year, but I remember the day and month, the 2nd of February. I remember that day. It was the day before Ramadan or the day after Ramadan. I remember that day. They took me to my family in Sweden and left me there for 2 months. They used to eat there. They used to force me to eat pork, which I didn't eat. I was tricked once. And one time they deceived me saying this meat was halal. So I ate it. And here I felt how I laughed. And here, I mean, I was amused for 2 hours here. I mean, this is love.
Nagis. There is a comment asking, how did they give you the medicine? How did you take the medicine? Just that.
I mean, it was very painful during this period. My health was really bad because, you know, without my family, without a chance to say goodbye, without hugging my mom and dad, they took me suddenly. And here, of course, my mental state suffered. Of course, I would feel psychological distress. So here I needed a sedative medication. Medication. Pills and maybe drops in the ear that they used to give me. I mean, they give you the pills and say, go ahead, take it. But you don't know what it is. No, these are headaches. I used to take them and trust them. But every time I felt that, no, this isn't a headache, my condition was getting worse and worse. But when I found out the name of this medicine, I mean, they were hiding the medicine, by the way. They were hiding and standing on it. But one day I found out the name of the medicine. It was called Bactera and Westralium. Just being alone makes one dizzy. The mood is very, very bad. So here I was like searching, and I don't know what.
We went to the family's house that tried to feed you pork. Then what happened there?
They used to force me to eat pork, and I wouldn't eat it after the time they deceived me. They said this meat was halal, and I ate it believing it was halal meat, but like little by little. But the truth is, After a week or two, there was violence at home. I mean, a child just 6 or 7 years old was pushed off the stairs. And when I told this to social services, they did nothing. They said I needed to prove it, and I couldn't find them any proof.
You are right.
I'm angry about what's happening with me, but it's not proof of what's happening with my family. I mean, our parents, they say we have nothing to do with your parents. We want proof about what's happening with the Swedish families. We don't want proof with Arabs. We want proof with the Swedes. And I told them I don't have a mobile or a camera or anything to show you how the violence is happening at home. They didn't care about that thing, and they said we are not involved and you didn't have
Let's
them.
go back. You didn't have a phone?
2.5 years without a mobile. I mean, 2 years and a bit without a mobile. I mean, here they say we want proof, we want proof. Oh God, how can I provide you with proof? You deprived me of a mobile phone. How can I get you proof?
Okay, I didn't understand. Gradually it happened.
More topics and more with the father and the wife. I was afraid, and I told him, first the woman, I don't want to stay at home. I want to go with her. I like to be alone with the man. And here she would never listen to me at all. She wouldn't ignore me. She would cover. She told me we are with the man. Now I will bring 3 hours, 4 hours, and here harassment would happen, Uncle Jojo. I don't talk about it.
All right, no problem. I was subjected to this issue. We don't want to say that word. I was subjected to this issue. Okay, what happened next? Didn't Nargis move? You were subjected to this issue by a man aged 58. Then what happened to you, Nargis?
I stayed living with them for 5 months.
5 months. You were in prison. You were truly imprisoned. Yes, did you go to school or not?
Skill? No. 3 years without skill. They destroyed my future, completely destroyed me. No skill, no friends, no communication with anyone. It was like being imprisoned by guards. They used to tie me up. Sometimes they tied me up.
Why, Nargis, why here?